Good morning, it's me, Ma. By popular demand, we have Tawny back in the round pen. First thing, good morning, Rhonda. Look who's here. Oh, yay. There she is, baby, in all her glory. Good morning. I'm so glad everybody showed up this morning. We're very excited to have you. I'm going to let her eat. I see you, Rhonda. Okay, guys, Rhonda is the reason this horse is on the first round every day. And I have a funny story to tell you guys while we're starting. I was planning on doing Copper first so that I could throw him in here and do his stall real quick. And then do Tawny. So I got here this morning as usual. I put up the umbrella. I got the tripods out. I got the all the tack out. And as I was stepping out of the barn with all the tack to have over here, she screamed at me. I mean, Tawny screamed at me. She's like, me, I get to go first. So I walked back in the tack room, changed halters, came back out, and look who's here first. She is so excited to be out first. She's glad we're back in a routine. Update on how we did. She met me at the gate. I had a hard time getting in the gate because she wouldn't back up. This gate doesn't pull out, so I have to back her up. We had no problems putting the halter on at all. We had no problems getting out of the gate and over here, all the way over here. She was a complete delight. I started off having to lead her with a stick in my hand. Yeah, no, she's right beside me. She's like, yes, let's go, let's go, let's go. So she's very excited to be here. I'm excited to be here. The last 2 weeks, the week of August 18th, yeah, I just had an emotional meltdown. And it was 100 degrees temperature, and I said, yeah, I'm not going to do anything. The following week it rained, and we reorganized everything because the kids went back to school. We had to get some newbies in here for the homeschooler program. So last week we organized which horses got to go in September, and I'll be honest, the horses and I needed a break from training because summer is really hard on us. In addition to having a buttload of kids here all day, every day, we're training horses, and it's 100-degree weather, and I get completely burnt out. But I'm back on my feet again, and here we go. With our goals for the month of September for Tawny, by the end of the month, I would like to see her carrying a saddle instead of her surcingle. And I would like to see her walk, trot, canter, easy whoo, without any confusion on the end of a lunge line. I think that would be a really good place to start with her while we're watching her eat her breakfast. Yes, you guys can put that down on your bingo card where we're going. We are still going to be desensitizing with a lot of bags. One thing I thought about that we need to work on is I need to bring a slicker out here, because a lot of times people put a slicker on when it's raining on the back of the horse. We need to be able to unwind a slicker without a problem. You know what I mean? So these are the things that I'm doing. By the way, guys, Rhonda helps me on all of this and says good morning to everybody and kind of keeps track of everybody for me. So that, Rhonda is Pity right now. She changes her name on me. I have to keep up. So we are still, it is September. We are still fighting Congress. We still have letters that need to be written. And you don't have to write them. I wrote them for you. All you got to do is stick them in an envelope and mail them to your senator, your representative, and the president. And yes, I have that all laid out on my website, gvhr.org. In the month of August, we averaged 30 people coming by and sending letters out. And if all of those sent letters out, those 30 people sent letters out, and that was a consistent average for the month of August, that means we got about 900 times. We got about 3,600 or 4,000 letters out. Not bad. 4,000 letters are pretty good. Oh, someone rides horses. We ride horses too. This is a Little Book Cliff Mustang. I should introduce her, sorry. This is Tawny. She's the superstar on TikTok for our training. She's a 12-year-old Little Book Cliff Mustang. And we have a Little Book Cliff Mustang adoption coming up on October 3rd and 4th. Please don't miss it. This will be the last opportunity to get these horses. We have some really nice ones coming out. She's going to turn around so she can show you her beautiful brand. See her brand? Yeah, she's going to roll on her brand first. Let's see, I have a lot of things to say, and I watch her and I get distracted. So let me go through my hit list. Yes, we're still sending letters. Yes, please go to GVHR, Grand Valley Horse Rescue.org, and let's get some more letters out. 4,000 is good, but let's see if we can get more out. She's moving. I'm going to move you guys. Whoa! Camera failure. My tripod. I kicked one of my tripods. There we go. There we go. Everybody's got her now. Okay, for those of you on TikTok, I am in need of a rose today because roses and diamonds are a girl's best friend. There we go. I think she's ready to work. Okay, guys, you know the drill. I'm going to put us right there. Come on, sweetheart, let's get brushed. Come here. And woo. Sister brush. Woo. Good girl. Okay, flashback time. I hope I'm in the cameras. I'm going to move us just a minute. Alright, now I know I'm in the cameras. When we first started training Tawny, she would only stand over there facing me when we did the grooming. And it took a while for her to learn to just stand quiet for the grooming. Now I can ask her and put her wherever I want. She stands quiet while we groom. I think it took us about 6 weeks to get here. She carries a surf single. Put that on today. If you go to GBHR and sign up for our mailing list, we have a very special gift that we're going to draw out to one of our people on our mailing list this month. You don't want to miss that. It's really special. If you are on TikTok, please join my fan base, fan club. I get distracted in here because I'm brushing her and I'm paying attention to what I'm seeing on her coat. So let me just tell you what I see. Besides a lot of dust. She is shedding out, but not bad. I would like to see more shed out. Fall's gonna pop in here before she knows it. She looks good, looks real healthy. I don't see any marks on her. Beautiful. Hi. So I don't see any scrapes or marks. She got moved to a new paddock area. She's gonna check this. Come here, Ton. Tawny. Whoa. Not what I asked for. Come here. No, come on. I don't like to get here. Now, if that was one of my kids, I'd have yelled at them for putting their lead line on the ground. But in this case, I want it close. And I wasn't just being sloppy. I actually had a plan. I wasn't just dropping my tack. I don't normally allow my kids or myself to drop tack. When you're a horse rescue and you rely on donated tack to run your horse rescue, you have to take care of what's donated. Okay guys, if you are enjoying this TikTok feed, you have to thank Rhonda for that. Rhonda was the one who sponsored Tawny and was the first one to sponsor Tawny, and therefore she got to choose which feed and which horse got to be going on TikTok, my TikTok, Meat Mouse TikTok. We are going to be training more horses this morning, right after this group, which is Tawny and Copper. We're going to move to TikTok, GVHR's TikTok. So you'll have to find that. And it's at GVHR. Oh, she wandered again. She's smelling horse poop. I'm going to let her have just a minute. Not sure why. Oh, she's coming back. Come on, you got to come all the way here. Oh. No, you want to be back in your corner? That's your spot, huh? That is your spot. Can you come here? See how good I am. Good girl. Good girl. Okay guys, that's really amazing stuff there. This month is a really exciting month because we are launching, GBHR and I are launching our to try it for a few months here. We're going to do horse training consulting. We're going to work with you. We're going to go live. Where are you going? Why? Apparently she's not a big I want to share me in the sandbox kind of horse. Or she's going to go roll again. I'm not really sure. Or I didn't have enough fly spray on my brush so she needs me to come back. Come here. Come on. Come on. Now I'm going to do a fly spray, Mary. Okay, just get the fly spray in here. So anyway, GVHR is going to be offering consulting. We have, for your availability, myself as a trainer. Power will assist in hay and feed suggestions. We get a real wild when we have George. You all watch George Barnes, the Mustanger. He helps with the horses that are feral. That feral in my translations means they've not been touched. And you really don't want to screw that part up when they haven't been touched. You really want to do that well and not mess them up. Because if you mess them up when you're just first starting them and they're feral, they end up with me. And you don't want them to end up with me. You want to have your own horse that's really nice. So we're going to be offering consulting. We're real excited about that. Come on. Come on, Bugs. Have bugs. Don't you want me to get running back? Come here. There you go. Yes, come on. Almost done. So if you guys have noticed, she reverted back to where she was at the beginning of our session 6 weeks ago, instead of where we ended 2 weeks ago up here by the umbrella. That's okay. That is totally okay. She's still listening to me. Okay, so on a grade, I'd give that a B for grooming. I think I'm going to work her before we do the Sir Single. That was a good girl. That was a really good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. That's so good. That was so good. You can now trot around me and stop. That was a trot stop, huh? You trot stopped. That was good. Yeah, you knew what that word meant. You saw that hand go up. It's like, I am stopping. Mima said stop. Okay, so here's the deal. When I ask you to trot around me, you just keep trotting until you hear me say the word stop, which is rude. Okay? Let's get you saddled up. Oh, no. Okay, guys, interesting. This morning, I grabbed the wrong saddle. So we're going to put a Baltic saddle on her today. What? Sure you wanted to back up? That would back up's okay. Boo. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. And we take the pressure off. Watching horse training has got to be like watching golf, incredibly boring, because we do things like this, then we take it off, and then we take the pressure off, which is stand quiet, don't look at them. Oh my gosh, I was uploading a video, which I do a lot. And you know how you upload a video and you have to stay on that app and it tells you how long, how many percentage your video's going? And I couldn't even begin to tell you what channel I was on. They had cats on the putting greens on golf courses. And so you line up, do this perfect putt. And man, this one was going right into the hole, and this cat came at the last second and swatted that ball away from the hole. I thought I was going to crack up. If they had golf, cat golf, I'd even watch that on television. You know what I mean? Most people won't, but I thought that sounded pretty funny. Car, who's running the cameras right now back there, he has a cat. Her name is Fiddlesticks the Boo.
She's French.
And
La Boo.
She would definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, chase about any ball we gave her. Hey guys, please note Tawny's left back leg. Oh, she's gonna put it down. Since I looked at it, she's gonna put it back down. I need to put it on the left. I've been putting it on the right, taking it off the left, telling my stories about the cat call. I need to do this. Are you ready for the next part? Let's see how you like this. too tight. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little tight, baby. Let me drop it a little bit. So later in the day, I pull out another Little Book Cliff Mustang. Her name is Renata, and she's saddle gentled. People ride this horse. We haven't. Others have. And we have seen pictures of it, so we know it's real. Okay, let's put it that way. We know it's real. Okay. And we went to put the saddle pad on her, thinking she's saddle gentled. You saw how I just threw this up and back off a Tawny. So we thought she was saddle gentled, so I showed her the saddle pad, let her smell it. It was this one. Went to put it on her, and she about flew across the round pen. So we're back to saddle pad on, saddle pad off. Okay.
Horses can gain bad habits if you don't do the same thing consistently over and over. So don't let them get away with stuff. You don't have to be mean and rude to the horse. You just have to be consistent. So a horse that's saddle broken that doesn't want to have a blanket on it probably is just playing a game with you. So don't let them get away with that. Be firm. Be confident. And
in this case, she was terrified of it. They'd never desensitized her enough to it. That's all. But yes, bad habits. You have to know the difference between bad habits. You gotta go.
if they get away with it once, they'll try it again.
Oh yeah.
So
Prime examples, Hank.
there you go. We got us a bronc. This horse is probably not saddle broke. It felt different. It's tight.
Woo! Tawny, can you woo? Yep, okay, we're gonna go on. Oh, you want to woo there in your spot? Okay, you ready for me to take that off? You are? Okay, unique experience. Well, that was interesting. How'd you guys like the Bucky Bucks? Anybody commented on the Bucky Bucks?
Heather says spunky.
Yeah, it was Bucky, yeah. I would normally expect that on every horse. Every horse.
Rhonda says yes, wow.
Process. Saddle gentling process. They have to know they just can't shake it off. watching her? Are you seeing those big yawns and chews? I put it on her. It was the first time she didn't have a fuzzy one on. She didn't like it at all. She tried to buck it off. She couldn't. She continued trotting with it. When she got more relaxed with it, I took it off. So that was the stress relief. Hi. Oh, Miss Anxious. What? We're going back to something you like. You like flag. You like flag. Flag. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So you all know the rules of the game. Do not give me a butt. And if I'm walking around you and you are not holding still, you have to face me. Pressure off. Oh, so anxious today. So we have a new lineup of horses coming out. And one of the horses coming out is Pulsar. And he's a 15-year-old thoroughbred who was injured on the race, permanently lamed on the racetrack, who's an orphan. And everybody asks me what I'm going to train him to do, and I'm going to train him to go through the obstacle course for the agility. At least that will get him out, that will get his mind functioning, and he won't be so bored. She's bored. No, you don't have to talk. This is easy stuff. Pressure cooks. Okay, that can't be used as a whip. Woo! Oh, gonna trot back. Where you going? Back to your spot? Okay, we're gonna try this again.
You have a question. Somebody's asking, the horse took off running a little bit ago. Is it supposed to do that?
No. No, that was her being fearful. Okay? She was fearful. She ran away. And you noticed I went, and I shouldn't have. I used my flag to move her on. I should have immediately used my lead line and moved her on. If she's moving away from me, and then I sent her around me a couple times and then bring her back into where she's standing quiet. So no, she's not supposed to move away. She was supposed to stand quiet. This is you can either A, stand quiet, or B, you can try to circle around me. If the trotting the circle around me doesn't work, I will canter you around me until you're ready to comply. So it's either A, stand quiet, or B, move. Most horses just prefer to stand quiet. And she made that choice herself that time. Did you see that? She's like, ooh, I don't want it to touch me, I'm gonna trot. For another try, let's do it. Come on, bring yourself in.
The question now is, what is the flag for?
Oh, it's just for desensitization. We're preparing this horse to ride. And when we prepare a horse to ride, and there's people up there, you never, ever know what's going to happen. They can take a jacket off. The horse goes flying sideways. They can have a piece of sleeve blow. So what we do is we completely bag out and flag out all our horses so that no matter what we come at them and it's flapping around, they're like, it's not going to hurt me. Some horses take longer than others. We had one maximum horsepower here forever. And we bagged him out for 4 straight years all the time. Like not just, oh, we're bagging him out. Like specifically every week for 4 years because he was that terrified of bags. And when it came time for it to really count, he was in the middle of the dressage show. He was trying really hard to be the high point Western dressage horse, and a shopping bag blew into the arena. Normally he would have flown out of that arena as fast as he could go. He watched it, and I calmly crossed the arena from one side to the other, grabbed the bag, and went and called on the other side. But when the bag came at him, he never broke his stride. He kept going, knowing it was a bag, and knowing it's never hurt him. If it had touched him, all bets were off, because I never got the bag to touch him. But at least he wasn't, like, freaked out. some horses, totally not afraid of the bag at all. Pulsar. I can't find the reason I'm doing the agility course with him is because I cannot find an obstacle or anything that he's afraid of. Until the other day, I asked him to step on some water bottles, and he went, "What?" So I'm going to work on. That's why I'm going to do the agility with him. He is. I mean, you could take a black bag and drape it over his eyes, and he thought it was a fun game. He's not afraid of any bags. Okay, what time is it, love?
8:45.
8:45. Okay. This took longer than I expected today because of the flag. Her flag routine would have been a lot better had I not put that search signal on her. The boat is, do you guys want to hang out there for about 4 minutes while I run and get Cup? That's a boat. Okay, I'm going to put Tawny back. I'm going to go in and grab Cup. Does everybody want to watch Cup? Yes, Cup's up. Oh, that gate got me.
At this training facility, Grand Valley Horse Rescue in Grand Junction, Colorado, there is 13 horses. Well, actually, it's 11 horses and 2 mini hennies, which are like a mule, only they have parents that are the opposite. So there's 13 here, and right now she's got 3 Mustangs in training. She's got Copper, who is a 6-year-old pony. We don't know what breed of pony he is. He'll be out here shortly because he came from a kill pen in Kansas. He is a small horse. Then later on, she's going to bring out Pulsar, who is a off-the-track thoroughbred. That is lame for life. The contrast between a pony and Pulsar is, like, Pulsar is 3 times bigger than Cop. So we'll see Copper here shortly. But those are the horses that we will be videoing while Lima is training. That is, as you just saw, Tawny, who is a Little Book Cliff Mustang. There's also Willow, who is a Little Book Cliff Mustang. They're together in one pen. And then there's Renata, who has been with us before and came back to us. She's the one that is thought to be saddle broke. But we have yet to do that, and Nemo's going to continue.
I have to set up for Cop real quick. I have a very specific way I set it up. When you guys see me work with Copper, he is one of 3 of the most abused horses I've ever met. That their abuse is so bad that it inhibits their ability to be trained. We have 3 of them here at the rescue, at Grand Valley Horse Rescue. Cop Copper's the least of the three. And I've been working him consistently on an average of 4 days a week. This included when I got hurt. So 4 days a week for 18 months. And this is what we still have. So.
But the difference between abused is if you are going to be watching these series of videos, you'll see Copper, and Mima's probably one of two people that could actually halter him and handle him. Another young lady by the name of Harper, she and Copper have developed a relationship, and he trusts her. But when the opposite of abused is Pulsar. His mama died giving birth to him, so he was bottle fed and pampered, and he's been with us his whole life. So he knows one set of owners, consistent handling and training, although the injury does cause difficulty in training and what he can do for fun. But, he's not afraid of anything, anybody, anywhere, because of the way he's been raised and handled. I wished I knew what would cause the trauma that these other horses have gone through, because we've had Copper for almost 3 years now, since he was, 2 years and going. And for the first 6 months, we couldn't handle him at all. We couldn't get a halter on him. So now one person can get a halter on him. Maybe 3 people can handle him. Once the halter's on, he's handleable, but he still spooks. And I don't know if you've seen videos of Mima letting him go. Once he spooks, you can't hang on to a horse, because he goes from 0 to 100 in 1 second. He's only got 2 speeds. I'll be back.
that streak go across? He just went whoosh. That was copper. Get your lead line off at least. Boom. Oh, you wanted to make the camera. Okay. That's all. It's quite energized car. Oh, we had 2 days off. It's fine. Okay. One more lap and go the other way. So this is new for August. In August, he just learned, nope, you go around me to the right. Woo. Okay, we're gonna give him a minute to eat.
Yvonne says, go copper.
Yeah, and he's something. We've determined we think he's a Welch type pony. We're gonna give him a minute. You won't eat with me in around minute, so I'm gonna step out for just a sec.
He was a little feisty in the barn a minute ago.
Good morning. Okay.
He has good days and not so good days. So today we had to get the gate once again to get a halter on him. He's been in the barn since Saturday, so. So he's a pony. He probably weighs in at 500 pounds max. He's looking pretty good. He may be a little overweight right now, but he could use more exercise. He's in a small stall in the barn, but he gets out, like we said, 4 to 5 times a week. Gets to do a little run. I have not measured him, but I'd put him in the neighborhood of 2 hands, maybe 13 hands, maybe. No, I'd put him in the 12 too. I'll have to get his measuring stick on him so we can be accurate, because him and Al are just about the same size. Al's probably 100 pounds less in weight. He's built differently. He has special feed needs, so he weighs a little bit less. He's looking really sleek and being really healthy right now for his equine metabolic syndrome and Cushing's. But this horse is pretty healthy. He's got one sticky tendon in his rear left leg. Sometimes you'll see that one with the big sock. It sticks when he is getting up and just starting to move. But he can run. Isn't he pretty in the sunlight? I do believe you would call him a chestnut, possibly a sorrel, a dark sorrel, but in the chestnut range. And Tawny, who was just being trained, she was a chestnut also, a sorrel. But she was a lighter sorrel, kind of an orange color. And then Pulsar, who will be training later, he is also a chestnut sorrel. And I think my phone just died.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Huh? Okay. I'll talk here for a little bit while I'm waiting on Cop. Oh, somebody gave us a rose. Thank you very much. Hello, guys. Par went to charge up his other phone. We just died on live. Okay, Cop came flying into the round pen. That's typical for Cop. By the end of last week, he was stopping at the gate and let me undo the lead line. But it's Tuesday morning, and all bets are off on what anything happens. Hi. Am I talking about you, Mr. Cutie? You need two. If you need two minis, I have them for you. I have Chip and Dale in the barn that are ready for an adopter. They are not ponies. They are mini hennies. Please check out my wall and see a video of them. I need them to have a home. They need to find a home by the end of September, guys. Or I need sponsors, one of the two. So, cute mini pets, I have, cute mini pets, I have mini hennies. Please. I have a Little Book Cliff Mustang adoption coming up on October 3rd and 4th. I have a little bit of room, but if I got rid of those mini hennies, I would have a spot for a horse that really needed it. Because right now they're in a spot which I could actually use. So, that's where we are with that. I'm going to give him another minute. And then I am going to go in and brush him and work his little buns a little bit. Are we still eating? He is a very handsome... Oh, I have to do my puzzle thing. There we go. All right, remember... a girl's best friend, which is me because he's a boy. But Copper and I like roses and diamonds really, really well. And if you are not a member of our fan club, please do so. Our fan club at the end of September is going to be put everybody's name in a drawing. We're going to draw out a name of our fan club people. And we have a very, very special prize for that. Really unique. So we have two things going on. Our TikTok fan club on Mima gets a drawing. And if you sign up for our newsletter at GVHR, you get in for a drawing there too. The world is a very, very scary place for Copper. Copper is a 6-year-old gelding pony. He came to us in October of 23. We finally got him haltered and trapped in a corner. It's enough to halter him in January of 24. By March of 24, we were having his feet done because they were turned up pony feet. Yeah, he's about one of the most abused horses we ever had. He's absolutely terrified of everything and everyone, and we desensitize him all the time. And today we're going to desensitize a lot on putting the lead line over his neck, because I went in the stall to catch him today, and I went to put the lead line over his neck, and he turned around and he put both guns at me and actually threatened to kick me. So we're going to fix that right away, because you can't kick somebody. So we're going to be doing that. So, all right, looks like I'm going to have him run around a little bit, and then we're going to brush him up and call it a day with him. Tomorrow we will start doing other things. Oh, when I say call it a day, means I'm still going to desensitize him to a few things. He is not even ready for a flag yet. Yeah, come.
So since he's been here at this location, going on 2 years here shortly, he hasn't been hit, abused in any way. A whip has not been used on him. We know these things to be true. 2 years. So he's only 6. So at 4 he got here and he couldn't be touched.
Okay. If you look at his left stifle joint, moving pretty good today. This is one of the reasons he wouldn't go to the right for me before. He has upward fixation of the patella joint, which means that the ligament that goes up over their stifle joint, which looks just like our knee joint, if they have an extra ligament, no. And that ligament, he has to go fast because he can't go too far between us. Locks in place. So his knee joint locks in place. And so we do a lot of physical therapy. So we got him out of the barn and started doing physical therapy with him, right away, didn't we? He was less than 6 months after he's been here. He's had over a year of physical therapy. He's doing really good. I'm going to send him one more time. And for the first over a year, because this off the lead line's new, he was on a lunch line in here all the time. And we just got him to where he could come in without a lead line or a lunge line because he'd let us catch him. And so this off lead line is all new for him. He's really excited about it.
See that excitement?
The pressure off. I asked him to come in. I asked him to stop. I asked him to look at me. These are all the things I just asked him to do. He did all that. I have to reward him. No, I'm not giving a treat. I'm not walking over to him. I'm not talking to him. I'm literally ignoring him. Absolutely the best reward he can have. Because he's standing over there breathing, going, oh, I did it right. Okay, so let's bring him in and see if he's ready to be groomed.
You just gotta know he's all right in this world. See, when he's on a line, he's just got some energy he's gotta get out.
So this month, we have a curtain in the agility course. So he and I are going to figure out how to get him through that curtain so that he and his little girl can do really well. Come over here. I know Par's right there, isn't he? Based on how well he's doing, we've determined that pretty much he was abused by a man. And the men in his life right now are the only ones that he trusts. He trusts Matt the farrier, and he trusts Par, who feeds him every day. He put another man in his life, and it is absolutely a terrifying thought. And this is after 2 years. And every time I'm brushing him, if you can see this, his skin jumps. He thinks I'm going to hurt him. Can you imagine that? 2 years of me brushing him. Almost. 18 months of me brushing him. And he still thinks I'm going to hurt him. See, he wanted to back up. I'm going to hurt him. I don't know if you guys can see this with his head that way, but right here, where the girth is going to go, is a very, oh, it's actually going down, is a very large scar tissue issue right here. That's where one of the injuries he has. Ooh, you're okay. The most severe injuries that he had are all on the right side. He's just now allowing us to voluntarily give us his right side. He's been protecting his right side and giving us his left side for 18 months.
As you can see, his feet are in really good shape. He stands for the farrier without much fuss. So it's really, he's come along. It's puzzling why he can be so afraid of everything, but yet, see right here, once that lead line's on, it's a different world, as long as it's not being used as a threat.
I'm gonna bell her, guys. You ready? Let's get to where we can see her. Spencer, would you do coppers real quick while I have him out? Yeah. Thank you. I didn't get copper stall done this morning. I want to get it done before he goes back in there. And I saw Spencer was working on Renata's, his horse, so I asked him to knock out coppers. It is so much easier to do a horse stall. And Copper's in a stall. He's not in a stall and paddock. So it's a lot easier to do a horse stall when the horses aren't in there. Good morning, ladies. Can you start on Simon, please? So our homeschoolers are here today, and I found out last night at 9:30 that the elementary school does not have school today. So some of my regular school kids and homeschoolers are going to mix today. So it should be interesting because my homeschoolers are very disciplined. They're here, they know exactly what to do, they don't hesitate, they go in and do their job, they know which horses they're working on, everything is really good. However, my schoolers, the ones who go to school, aren't here enough And so they wander aimlessly yelling, Mima, 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 all the time. So hopefully my school kids will learn something from my homeschoolers today.
How to spell Mima.
Yeah, how not to scream at Mima all the time. I'm coming. Oh, he just told me belly and face. Did you guys see that? He just communicated to me. You didn't get my belly done well enough. And I have to go on your right belly to do it. Notice he tries to push me on his left. He puts his head to his throat. So I can't get back here. Is that better? Better, better, better? Alright, so here's something really interesting. Do you see the way I train Tawny different than Copper? I mean, this couldn't be a more glaring difference. I don't chase Copper around, make him run around me if he doesn't hold still. I actually make him stand quiet with the lead line and get used to me touching him, so that I have a little more control. Way different than how I treat Tawny. Tawny has never been abused. Not ever. Not ever has that horse been abused. So she has really no fear of me. She has fear of other things like we know, like the flag. He has total fear of me. So, one of the drills that I do all the time, you watched me do it with Renata. I'm now going to show you. I have hours of videos on this. Pick a channel, any channel of mine, and there's Copper and I doing this. I take my lead line, I touch him with it, I take it away. We're going to come up here. Lead line goes over his neck and comes off. Goes over his neck and comes off. Over his neck and comes off. So guys, I have a horse down. It's already been, she's up below. He's having a hard time with me talking and doing this at the same time. I have a horse down that's been adopted called Ruby. And the first time I met Ruby, after 2 hours of trying to get a halter on her, she looked at me, and I swear, she communicated this to me. She literally told me, you get that horse trailer over here, I'll load in the trailer as long as you don't put the halter on. We brought the horse trailer over, and true to her word, she loaded right in that horse trailer. Never got the halter on. I got her out here, and she and I spent 6 months getting the halter on. And we got the halter on her because she was sick. I forced it on her.
We had to use a gate and get her in a corner, and we forced it on her.
Yes, so I got the lead line on her. And it was the halter was not the problem. Well, we had to cut her halter, but the lead line. Someone had stood there with the lead line and whipped this horse over and over and over again. So, this horse is saddle gentle, guys, and I did it, okay? She walk, trot, canters, easy woo, in or out of a round pen. Her rider does great with her. I now work with her once or twice a month, so not very much. Or once or twice a week, so not very much. And yesterday I went to catch her, and I went to put the lead line over her, and she flew across the paddock for me. So we did a little work, and she let me do it. And so then, the whole time we were doing the other horse, I stood there and I put the lead line back and forth back over her like I just did with Popper. And I will be continuing doing that. Her family went on vacation, so we're down there working. So that's what I'll be doing, just so she gets desensitized to it, I guess. How do you do that? You're redoing my work I did previously. So even when you get to the point, oh, he knows what's coming next. He doesn't like this. You're okay.
Do we have any sawdust?
There might be a little bit right under the shovel.
It's like, it's one of the small ones. It's all we got left. We're trying to get some on Friday. Guys,
Yeah,
if
I
you...
just need enough for copper salt.
Nah, that's fine there. Good morning.
Good morning.
The 3:30 pickup today.
What?
Wildfire goes live at 2 o'clock.
You might as well keep her overnight, huh?
Yeah, it's an all-day thing today.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, that works for me. I've got stuff to do this morning, and we've got conferences, but I'll have to bring her back a bite to eat after my appointment.
Would you please?
Yes.
Because it's going to be an all-day thing.
Hell yeah, I will.
Okay.
She needs some horsemanship going.
Okay.
She's been kind of just, you know, when you got a holiday, you don't do a whole lot.
No, you don't.
And it's like, get your ass up and get moving, girl.
We're going to the barn.
That's right. Okay, so, yeah, I'll stop back by around lunchtime or so.
Sounds great. I'll just tell her when she gets hungry that just hang in there. Grandma's bringing her food back.
Yeah, is Cheyenne or Kinsey here today?
No.
Emmett?
No.
Liza?
No.
Huh, wonder where they...
I can tell you, Kenzie's in school. Liza's dropping her brother off at college.
Right.
Okay. Who else?
Emmett's in school.
No, Emmett's not in school.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Emmett's in school because she's with Kenzie and Cameron.
Right.
You're right.
Oh, shoot.
So those two are in school, different schools system, right? And Harper may or may not be here. I don't know.
Where's your Amelie?
She's coming in this afternoon to work with Wildfire at 2 o'clock.
Okay, so Wildfire's going on live at 2?
At 2 on Tuesdays, on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
Oh, wow.
So
What are you going to do with her?
I'm gonna finish her so that on Saturdays when Kiana gets here, her horse listens.
No kidding. No kidding.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I was just telling her that. I said, man, you're going to have to handle that horse a little bit better. And she says, well, the trainer told me that if she starts bucking to hang on to the saddle, I said, you might want to do that.
Yeah. I've seen, and that horse doesn't buck though, so.
Well, she gets a little jumpy.
So anyway, Amelie and Nevaeh are gonna help me with Wildfire on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna do something with her on Wednesdays just to keep her moving, and then I hope to have Kiana on Fridays and Saturdays.
We're shooting for that. We're shooting for that, whether she likes it or not.
Because that will give Wildfire 6 days a week, and for a 3-year-old,
That is perfect.
that is absolutely perfect for her.
Yes.
And then by the time we're looking at spring activities,
Spring?
Huh?
We got to get through the winter first.
Yeah, well, I'm counting that as training time.
Okay.
6 days a week all winter, because we're in the winter, January and February, we're gonna miss a few days.
Right.
But we get her solid,
Yes.
and she knows where to go, and we're thinking of putting a bit in her mouth.
Which does what?
Gives us a little more control.
You don't usually use those,
It varies. I use them out a lot.
Try not to.
We try not to.
If she learns good, we'll go back to the bitless.
Right.
You know, it depends on her ability to pick up the cue.
Right. Right. Okay.
We put Denali back in a bit. He does great. We pulled the bit out of Rio and put him in a bitless. So it really varies on the horse.
Right. They're just like dogs.
They really are. What Streak will walk in and what my last dog walked in as a harness are two different things.
Right. Right.
So,
okay. Well, I will catch up with you guys later, and have a wonderful day.
we will.
And if you need anything, call my lawyer. No. Just kidding, Nima.
I am going to steal some cigarettes this afternoon from you, though.
You want some now?
No, I have enough to get through the day. I just have enough to get through tomorrow. Not, for the night. I just need a couple for tonight.
What do you smoke?
Marlboro Light 100.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, Grandma's bringing your food back. It's a 3:30 pickup today.
Yeah, your horse is going live.
I'm going to work it again. I like to work this horse 3 times. And he does not want to go by it. You stay up there, guys. Stay right there. Oh, good.
So, we've got it all in.
If you can hear, he's got a little brass belly going on there. Turn around, go the other way. Nope, we're gonna go the other way. What's your favorite way? Favorite way. Okay, remember, if you want to get signed up for our drawing for the month of September, go to gbhr.org. Sign up for our mailing list. If you want to sign up or get in our other drawing, sign up as our fan club member. And we are giving a big drawing to one of our fan clubs on TikTok, on Mimos. Guys, we're going to call that a day. I'm going to put this horse back. Thank you very much for joining me. Can you lead him back?